have 30 plays in there. So that is going to be your menu. You're going to look at that and you see all these numbers up here, they're going to correlate. So you're going to call out a number for me whenever you guys hear curtain. We're going to rehearse. Ready? Curtain!
17!
One more time. Curtain!
16!
Right, you guys are going to do great.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah. Come on, I want more. Are you ready?
Are you ready, Miss B?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, I need everyone to count down using your phone number without the area code, only 7 digits, not 10. Are you ready? Go. 3,
I can juggle. I add it to almost every special skill sheet. I'm glad I finally have something to replace subpar beatboxing. And there are probably a million metaphors for juggling, but I like to think about focus. Now, I'm not the best at focusing, especially when it comes to multiple things at once. And the main 3 things I focus on are school, theater, and relationships. Friends, family, and other ones. But now, things are looking good. My grades are good, 3.6 GPA and all, and I'm going to play. I think that's going all right. And my family's doing well. I'm not that stressed. But I try to juggle this all, but sometimes that happens. Shit, failed test. Can someone get that for me, please? Yes, thank you. I'm sorry about that. Maybe it's best to just focus on 2 for a while. Sorry guys, I don't think I can hang out this week. Actually, I don't think I'm ever gonna hang out, ever again. I'm just gonna focus on school and theater, so that way I don't... Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Let's get back to it. Maybe I can make friends a priority after not focusing on them for so long. Then I get back to my rhythm. Focus. I have time for everything. But sometimes it can feel like juggling all this is too much. I'm so sorry about that.
Curtain.
These things are true. Go.
These things are true. I once peed my pants while wearing a onesie because I wanted to know what it felt like.
I got drunk and peed the bed in a sleepover recently.
I thought I was transgender for a year. I'm not.
One time, me and somebody in this class flashed our boobs at each other.
I used to listen to Mistletoe by Justin Bieber on repeat and cry because I wanted a boyfriend.
I had a crush on Blake until he came out to me. The first time I masturbated, I passed out.
In elementary school, I was in an email group chat called Believers for people who still believe in Santa Claus.
I dropped the popcorn at the movie theaters and blamed it on my brother.
At my friend's birthday party, they all started swinging their penises in a circle. I didn't do it!
I cheated on the ACT.
I used to put diapers on my stuffed animals.
I once had to pee really bad but was too lazy to go to the bathroom, so I peed in the cap of my Bath & Body Works perfume. It spilled everywhere and I had to clean it up in secret. I sharted on a hammock.
One time I pooped myself at Walmart.
All these things are true. Just not for me!
Little bee on the prairie.
Little Bee on the Prairie, go!
Hi, y'all. I may just be a little lass, but boy, do I have a story for you. It's about a girl who dreamed of leaving her small town.
Hi, I'm Little B, and I might just be a small town girl with big city dreams, but first I gotta get out of this town. What town, may you ask? Why, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Bowling Green, good old Bowling Green. My name is Little New York City sure is different than the garage back home in Bowling Green, but if you thought this girl could be stopped, you got it all wrong. This girl can't be stopped.
No, she can't.
She's far from her flock.
So very far.
And shot in hand, she's got a plan. She knows she can. This girl can't be stopped.
No, she can't.
Little B sure did grow up fast. She auditioned everywhere she could, got an agent, and soon became an NYC commodity.
I got jobs everywhere I could. Texas, Georgia, New York, and even back home in Bowling Green.
Why, Little B, you've grown to be red. Did you have a man back home?
Oh, you caught me. Well, I was back home doing some community theater in between gigs. A certain actor caught my eye.
Are you sure good in this here show?
Oh, I thank you, Joe. You sure are mighty fine looking. I mean, a mighty fun actor, too.
Why, thank you, Little B. Here, I brought you some pizza.
Why, Joe, what's on it?
Cilantro.
Oh, man. We formed a fast bond, and soon a budding romance formed.
Little B, will you go on a date with me?
Yes, yes.
Our times were also very precious, with cilantro so infectious, her laughter was so infectious, and our sweet Lord sure did bless us. Her times they have been rough, but golly gee, our love's enough, she's always there to get me through.
But there's still one thing I must do. Who is it? Who's calling?
Broadway's calling! They want you! You're gonna be a star!
Yes! From Bowling Green to NYC, this girl has lived a life. Indeed, she persevered and faced her fears, and through it all she stayed merry. Yes, I'm Little B on the prairie!
Little B now teaches at the Youth Performing Arts School, where she provides not only an education, but a home for all her students. Oh yeah, and the daughter she mentioned. It's me, Annie Wobble. Now, who wants one more song? Everybody! 1, 2, 3, 4!
Bowling Green, Bowling Green, good old Bowling Green. They want me from Bowling Green, I joined for you and me. She wrote the line and gave us love despite her history. She's little me from Bowling Green. We will remember thee.
A day in the life of Kyla Banks.
On any given day, Kyla Banks' life can be a full 3-act play, so let's check in with her. Go!
So today when I woke up, I was like, oh my God, today's the day. I really have a show today. So then I was like, wait, what am I actually going to do? But, I didn't know what I was going to do. So I came to school, and then we had a show, and then we went to, Qdoba, and I had a lot of food, and I ate a lot. But the people looked like they wanted to kick us out because they was acting like theater majors, and they were singing the songs, and hee and ha-ha. But they was like, did you guys leave a mess? We was like, no, we didn't leave a mess. We promised. Even though I'm pretty sure I saw somebody leave that Jimmy Johnson around. But, then we laughed, and then we headed back over here to have a show for you guys. You guys are also cute. Clap.
And time, curtain!
19, we bowling! We bowling, go! American Girl dolls attend mandatory diversity training.
Hi, welcome to the American Girl Doll headquarters. Today we're going to be doing a mandatory diversity training, all right? All right, meet Kirsten, wears milkmaid braids to conserve her Swedish past, relinquished herself to assimilation at 8 after saying bye to her BFF singing bird, whose tribe was forced off their land.
1854 was a wild year for me, you guys. Cancel culture is real, but how can I disown my family for the racist things they say? How can I even tell them that the things they say are racist? Like, how am I supposed to say, can you consider the thoughts coming out of your mouth right now? And never say them again?
Meet Molly. Buys baguettes on Mondays and wears a beret literally everywhere. Obsessed with Hollywood films and harsh realities. Surprisingly patriotic despite her love of all things British, especially plaid. An expert on taking up space. When the trainer asks if anyone can define discrimination, she pulls out a legal pad.
I can't even tell you how many times I've been discriminated against because I'm a woman. I write literally every instance down as proof. Exactly how many hours do we have?
Meet Samantha. 25-year-old well-meaning rule lover who enjoys progress in satin. Would like to be a painter or possibly the President of the United States of America. Out of the 2 AMA questions received before the training, both came from her. One for each black person she's ever met in her life.
Number 1, this is more of a comment than anything, but I don't understand why I can't be curious about Addie's hair. And number 2, remind me again, what's the difference between equality and equity?
Meet Felicity. Wears wide brim hats for horse races. He can stitch the shit out of anything. Makes a mean southern sweet tea just like her mom used to on the old Virginia colony. When the diversity trainer asks if anyone can recall a time in their lives when they've been racist, she had a hard time pinning down just once.
Why, sure I could. But I'd rather be saving horses from alopecia than spend a few hours at this dumbass training. I mean, who has time for this?
Meet Addie.
Just look at all these dolls crying and complaining and getting paid for it. Meanwhile, Hot Girl Summer just came and left and I'm stuck here performing history. I'ma just slap the next bitch that tries to buy me. The scholars that created me created a great American story, but they left out 2 key facts. 1, I'm tired of being sold, and 2, less than half the people that actually buy me actually listen. But if I raise my hand right now and ask my boss, do I really need to be here? Do you think he would just let me leave?
Curtain!
Charlie Brown versus Board of Education. Charlie Brown versus Board of Education, go!
Charlie Brown?
Didn't you hear, Linus? Apparently they're segregating our school.
What do you mean, Charlie Brown?
They're kicking out all the students that aren't white. They're saying only white kids can go to Pinecrest Elementary now.
But that's not fair. Everyone deserves an equal education.
I know! Think of all the students that are going to be affected by this. Franklin and...
Yes, Charlie Brown?
No, hold on a minute. Franklin and... No, Linus, do you know any black people other than Franklin?
You know what, Charlie Brown? This reminds me of the landmark civil rights case, Brown v. Board of Education.
What's that, Linus?
Well, Charlie Brown, in the milestone Supreme Court case, Brown v. Board of Education, the Supreme Court ruled that segregating children on the basis of race was unconstitutional. This overruled the separate but equal standard set forth in the 1896 case Plessy versus Ferguson.
Wait, but doesn't that mean that this is unconstitutional?
I don't know, Charlie Brown. Why don't we ask Miss Othmar? I'm sure she'll know.
Miss Othmar, can you please explain educational segregation to us?
Thank you, Miss Othmar. That was very helpful.
Wow, I can't believe all that stuff actually happened. Franklin, I didn't think you could go here anymore.
Why would you think that, Charlie Brown?
I thought only white kids were allowed at this school.
No, Charlie Brown, schools can't segregate students by race anymore.
But, Franklin, why are you the only black kid at our school?
Well, Charlie Brown, it's a complicated issue. You see, while schools can't technically segregate students by race, many students have to go to the public school that's closest to them, and since the funding of schools is based on the income of people that live near, many schools with large amounts of funding are in areas that are systematically designed to keep black people from living there. So really, even though educational segregation is illegal—
Yay! We solved racism!
Go!
Hello, folks. I'm Felix, and I understand there's been a couple confusions over how the healthcare system works around here. So, we just want to clear that up. I'm going to explain some of the basics to you today. Oh, hey, Amar, can you help me up here for a second? Thanks, man. I need that. So I'm just going to explain some of the basics. If you can just write some stuff down, sort of chalkboard it out for me, it'd be really helpful. So we're going to start with some of the basics, all right? Premiums, that's what you pay usually every month to keep your health insurance going. It's like a subscription service, but for your health. Deductible, that's what you pay before your premium starts kicking in. Additionally, after that, if you have a high premium and a low deductible, then you're going to have a wildly variable health payment every year. But if you have the opposite, it's a lot more predictable. Now that gets us into co-pays and co-insurance, which is what you pay after you fill your health care. Basically the same thing as a flat amount and percentage respectively. Neither of them count towards your deductible because they're what you pay after your deductible, except sometimes it's before your deductible. We'll get to that later. But either way, they do count towards your out-of-pocket maximum.
Okay, so your out-of-pocket maximum is the most that you'll ever have to pay in a year unless you go out of network. So your network is basically all the people and places that your health care approves of unless you go out of network. They're also preferred providers, but you know what to keep it simple. Basically anything that is out of network at your hospital, doctor, and medication are not covered by insurance. And that's assuming that you have an HMO, an EPO, or an EPO, or an EPO. We'll go back to all those because first we need to explain drug tiers.
Okay, so drug tiers are basically a system that separates drugs into 4 categories, ranging from generic medications to hyper-specific specialty medications. And you know, it's a little bit simple, you know, except some drugs have 4 tiers and some have 5 tiers and some have 4 tiers, but skip the number 3. And sometimes it can change depending on if you have Medicare or Medicaid.
Okay, so Medicare or Medicaid, both are very important and very different. So Medicare is basically for old people, and there are 4 different types. And Medicaid has different eligibility depending on state and income, and a lot of the time it has to do with your age. But unless you're from Nebraska, but don't worry, we're getting there.
No, going back to this part, HMOs is what you will probably have, what we were talking about earlier. PPOs are usually during employer have a weird set of network rules. EPOs are you don't even have your and POSs are like a PPO HMO combo, so you get the difference.
Now, under all these, you need an FSA and an HSA, if of course you have an HHP, but you're going to need a PPO if you plan to use an HRI or an MRA.
And it's important that you make sure you have the right type of insurance for you, because then you'll have to wait for open enrollment, the time when everyone can switch, or you'll have to undergo a QLE and use cover to get 60 days before, or sometimes after, but that doesn't really matter, except for when it really, really does. And that's all. Really, it's just simple.
Is everything all right, doctor?
It's okay. Take your time. The adrenaline is only just wearing off.
Wait, doctor! I just can't! There's just so much I have to remember.
How did you get licensed?
I used a Quizlet! It's just like, every day, they want me to save a life, or something stupidly hard, like that. I don't even know what half of these things are. Like this. What even is this? That's not good.
Courage.
9. Burial of society's child. Burial of society's child, go!
I watched the birds circle my head, singing their song, welcoming me. A weight lifted off my shoulders, my body full of helium, my hair is adorned with dewdrops from the morning air. Like a crown of pearls laced into my curls, revival. My skin the color of rich soil, almost as if Mother Nature is wrapping my limbs with her warm and soft embrace. I feel my toes glaze the surface of the water, a lake as smooth as silk, glistening like opals. Pinching myself to stay asleep, I shall stay awake there. Fearful of what the morning may bring, I shall stay awake here and asleep there. Daylight brings reality, revival. My own oasis conceived by angels, untouched by men. Roots of roses run deep in my veins, roses that will live in a nuclear haze, no longer tucked away in the bosom of my mother. Using harps to forever filter my ears and shining beads to blind my sight, I've trained my ears to get used to this modern-day symphony. Take me from these men who only see through lenses of greed and green, men that bleed oil and gasoline. Take me from this human tradition that is so focused on power and ammunition. Now I wait for the earth to swallow me whole. Now I think of the children skipping through the schoolyard while archers are playing God down the boulevard. Now I wonder if you'll remember my name after I'm gone, or am I just another sacrificial fawn, tucked into bed with the blanket of a bomb? Soon this letter will be swept away like the flower you leave on the steps of City Hall. Don't forget those who stay in cocoons of survival, and please, grant me the gift of revival.
Okay, come on, folks. Pack it in. No loitering. Get out of here. Come on. Move it.
Curtain.
24, poetry's a pit! 24, poetry's a piss, go!
Well, hello there, and welcome to Urinetown. Not the place, of course, the musical. The place is, well, it's a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
I'm haunted by dreams even when I wake. Am I awake or asleep? I'm shut alive. No, I must be alive, for I'm alone. Always alone.
It's kind of a mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2, and then let's just say it's filled with symbolism. And
No! My wife is dying and I will lose her, or have I lost her already?
I don't know, your damn wife! It's kind of a mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2, and then let's just say it's filled with symbolism and things like that.
I am going mad, I fear. Like the characters in my stories. I can feel their presence.
Play the music.
Oh.
Better both your pennies, add up to the fee. We can't have you peeing for free.
All my days are trances, all my nightly dreams, like red-eye glimpses in my dreams.
You're at your town, away through the closed streams, away with you to your town.
You won't need bail.
You are a crazy maniac, Bo. You're a liar, and we don't want to be a part of your stories anymore.
See? You need to let me tell my story!
A little story in the paper. Men living life without a care. We're so delighted as we talk for you. You say go mad and we draw for you. You drag your quill and we draw for you. Goodbye, narrator. We're all nevermore. Get me, boys?
You tell us!
Don't kill the prince. Don't kill the monkey who's been wrapped up by a fool. It ain't no joke. That's why it's gory. So take your food. Don't kill the story. Don't kill the story.
But detective, we're talking about stories, not people.
We're all people, Cody.
People with fear and grief as real as my own.
Look around. You'll see them. I do. I unfortunately see them everywhere. A young man sitting on a bedside of a wealthy older man. The young man swore he could hear the heart. Now the old man has been torn apart. A cop so dim they don't know where to start. Amontilleros in this room, Fortunatos in this room. See the moral
Demon bird!
my menagerie. I was napping, tapping, rapping at the chamber door.
Oh, my soul burns within me. I cry because my wife, she's dead and gone. She's dead and gone.
I said, ominous bird of
I'm at the chamber door.
Compliments from girls, go!
I was walking around Kroger today when an exceptionally beautiful woman came up to me and she said, "Oh my God, I love your hair. You're so pretty." In that moment, I thought, I'd be the perfect wife for you. I'd love you and cherish you. I'd never make you do anything. I'd care for you and behold you like a priceless stone. I'd paint every wall of our home your favorite color and decorate every corner of our house in priceless memories. I'd never let you go. And the moment your lips touched mine, I would simply melt into the earth, and pink, vibrant tulips would unearth from the soil and fill the air with their vibrant, addicting scent. So I said back to her, "Oh my God, I love your pants."
Curtain!
21, Bella Swan!
Bella Swan, go!
Oh, hey, look, it's about to rain. Did you bring an umbrella?
I don't really like the rain. I don't really like the cold, wet thing. I don't.
So, rain? It's okay, I promise.
No, please, no, It's just bad luck if you won't put it indoors.
Was it or was it me?
Blessed or blessed be, go!
Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Sunday Sip, where sharing the word is always a win. Now, we have a special segment for y'all unique lambs this morning, all the way from TYJ FTB Ministries, which stands for Thank You Jesus for the Blood. We have 3 lovely women from the ward who have become recently famous for their special ways of sharing the word. Coming out, my God-fearing women. Hey y'all! Oh my goodness, hey y'all. How about y'all introduce yourselves and share a recent blessing the Lord hath gifted you recently?
Should I start?
Yes,
Hey y'all, my name is
assure the lady, and recently I have been blessed with a counselor position. I keep its doors closed for good. I camp for troubled children. Now, if y'all want a pamphlet or just want to ask a few questions, please feel free to ask. I'll be
I have been blessed with a grandbaby this week. Unfortunately, the baby was born with the mark of Cain and did have to be put up for adoption.
You know, tone it back, don't have to be so loud. My name is Caroline W. And I'm not racist because I eat Chinese food.
Caroline W. Ain't that just great? Now, we're going to move on with our new game called Bless It, or Bless It Be. Now, audience, if you have been lucky enough to be called upon by the shepherd, there will be a little card under your seats right there, and one side is numbered, and the other side has a picture. Now, when I call the number on your little page, shout it out to the heavens.
Y'all look out, y'all.
All right, everybody got the cards? All right, let's go ahead and start. We're going to start off with number 1. Number 1.
All right, y'all, it's 1.
All right, well, we're going to move on to number 2. Number 2.
Number 2.
Queer Eye.
That is such a fun Netflix show. Let me tell you, those men are so eccentric. They're so fun. I would say fabulous. Yes, I've never let them near my children. But yes, you know, I could use one of them men to, you know, clean up my kitchen, my backsplash, all of that. And I'd pray for them. I would. Next.
All right, we're going to move on to number 3. Number 3 out there?
Trace.
Hair, pixie cut, and nose ring.
Oh, bless. That's a sign. That is quite the sign.
You know what? Wait a minute, I think I saw your daughter rocking one of those.
Girl, don't ask me about. I told her, I said, you want a boyfriend? No boy is gonna want a blue hair pixie cut.
Oh, okay. I don't know if she wants a boyfriend or she wants to be the boyfriend. I know you're right. I know her hair was all right. Sound like the Red Sea. Let me tell you that right now.
All right, let's move on to number 4.
Hallmark.
Wash her right.
Hallmark.
I love
You know what, girls? Whenever I get home from a long day at work and I have a spat with my husband, I just go down to that sofa and I cry my eyes out and I watch one of those Hallmark movies.
All right. Well, your husband's never that mad when he comes over to my house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, ladies.
Yes.
Who? Lord. We're going to move on to number 5.
It's a sticky subject for most.
Bless it. And you know what?
It's really hard for other people my age to wrap their heads around, so it is a bit of a gray area. But, you know, they have, what you were talking about something
On Facebook, they have the word in your bio, it says pronouns. I don't have pronouns, I'm a woman.
My pronouns are USA.
Oh my goodness. Well, I do believe that's all the time.
Oh, shut up, Harry.
Yeah, sure.
No, ma'am. Yes, let's leave this out with a prayer.
Okay. Dear Lord, bless the women who are
Single moms who work 2 jobs, who love their kids and never stop, with gentle hands and a heart of a fire.
I'm a survivor.
All right, y'all.
23. The constant internal struggle of being an actor, singer, dancer, writer, or any other type of artist.
Validate me!
No! Curtain!
Why are we at an art gallery? Why are we at an art gallery? Go!
God, you probably think I'm crazy, but this is incredible. It's beautiful. God, I just feel like this piece is crying out, screaming for something more, yet it finds comfort in those that want to be around it. It's like a sign.
When are we gonna hook up?
Curtain! 14!
26. After the Hallmark movie. After the whole activity, go.
This non-denominational holiday season has been such a dream.
Right? I'm so sad you got to leave for the big city tomorrow for your important accounting firm job. All those numbers seem like such a drag.
Tell me about it. I wish I could be more like you, out here in the Colorado mountains. I mean, I've never met a women's ski equipment salesperson.
I remember the first time we met, you wanted to go skiing, but your fanny pack got stuck on my North Face cargo pants.
We fell down the mountain, tumbling against the warmth of each other's bodies.
Oh, Carol, I know you've only been in Marymount for a week, but we've had so many adventures together.
Like when we went up and down the slope.
Hey, I was there too. We were going at it all day.
Like when we were baking cookies and I burnt my
Oh, and I had to kiss you all over.
Do you remember? That was the first night Santa came down my chimney.
Well. Oh, but it wasn't all good, was it?
No, when we were ice skating, we fell through the ice.
Oh, that was awful. But we did have to strip off all of our wet clothes and just huddle in front of the fireplace.
And I made you my special eggnog.
I was lighting it up all night. Well, your flight's leaving tomorrow. God, you know, I wish I was Santa so I could just give you the gift of a lifetime.
Oh, I would give anything to take a ride on Santa's sleigh instead of that awful plane.
God, if I was Santa, I'd be sure to give you the ride of a life.
I'm afraid that before I met you, I might have been on the naughty list.
Who's to say you still are?
Jonathan, don't make me kick you in the jingle bells.
Oh no. It's the unproportionately large clock tower in the center of the town whose chime signifies that it's midnight. Christmas is over.
If Christmas is over and Santa's gone, does that mean I can be on the list?
I don't know. Have you been known?
But I won't be good for long.
The Youth Performing Arts School has unfortunately had to censor the remainder of this play. While we believed it was titled Holiday Joy Excess, we did later learn it is titled Holiday Joy XXX. We do hope you understand. Kurt.
This is not a panic attack! This is not a panic attack! Go!
Did you study for the test? Apparently, it's a big part of our grade.
Did you even remember the test today?
Did you study for the test?
Did you even remember the test?
This is not a panic attack. A panic attack is when I'm in class or even just lying in my bed and the to-do list in my head turns into a guilt trip and starts rattling off things like,
You need to get your ACT score up if you want scholarships.
Did you even remember the test?
This is a constant in my head. This voice saying the same thing over and over again. But this is not the day of a panic attack because this is not a panic attack. Though it does seem very close. Close enough to be a cousin.
Why do you never put effort into your appearance anymore?
Why do you dress so emo? Have you tried some color? Why do you dress so emo? Color?
This is not a panic attack. A panic attack is when I'm applying to colleges and I suddenly think,
There is no university that you are right for.
I can't move and feel as though I've completely forgotten how to move in the first place. On the day of a panic attack, I feel like a child. And I'm so afraid and frozen that you might not even believe that I knew how to move in the first place. But this is not the day of a panic attack because this is not a panic attack. Though it does seem very close. Close enough to be a sister.
You're just not really that interesting. I mean, it's hard when all your friends are funnier than you.
This is not a panic attack. A panic attack is when I'm completely surrounded by people and feel totally alone.
Are you okay? You look so upset all the time. You should try smiling more often.
People love me. People love me that I love. People love me that I love know nothing about me. On the day of a panic attack, I'm hyper aware of the fact that this feeling might not ever subside, but this is not the day of a panic attack because this is not a panic attack.
Though it does seem very close. Close enough to be a best friend.
Curtain.
12! 14! Song of inanimate objects. Songs of inanimate objects, go!
I'm an alarm clock. Wake you up at 5:55 a.m. Don't press snooze. You're too lazy for this. Get up in the morning.
Bright color on the page, yellow, pink, or blue. Any color you like. I'm used for annotations or lines. You highlight everything. This paper looks like Christmas lights. Can you please stop because I'll bleed through the paper. I'll bleed through the paper! Oh. I'm better than a pen, pencil, or marker. I'm a highlighter.
It's me. Hey, I'm the gender neutral bathroom in the main YPAS building. It's me. Help. I can't take this anymore. I realize that you all are really whores. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Louder and louder every day. Please, my lungs. I stare directly at someone's ass and sometimes someone's boobies. Coochie, pee, duty. It's really annoying being the gender neutral bathroom in the main YPAS building.
14!
See, play number 14, college admissions reading average YPAS kids application. College admissions reading average YPAS kids application, go!
Welcome, dear viewers. It is another beautiful day at the historic Cornell campus. Hello, I am Guinevere, and I am head of the application station, as I like to call it down here.
I decided to pop in because I just received an application from one of your peers at
DuPont Manual High School, and I just couldn't fathom waiting any longer, so let's dig in.
Well, I've never heard of a white-ass student.
Well, with over 30 APs, I'm sure that...
5, yes. Oh, 3 is not bad. And I always am so excited to learn about the performing arts. Shall we look at those test scores?
I always am so impressed by Manual and their tests. Oh! Charles! Charles, come in here!
Whatever's the matter with you?
What is this cursed application?
This file? Yes. Oh, how wonderful. A DuPont Manual applicant. You know, I always am so impressed with the diverse set of activities. Let me just pop open the activity section. You know, the Robotics World Championships are actually held in... Oh, sweet father! Community Theater!
Whatever is this purpose?
DuPont Manual applicants! So many amazing opportunities. Their honor section is always packed to the brim with. Oh, I'm gonna talk my. I need a.
Surely there's something. Maybe their essay is about the Science Olympiad or something.
More community theater!
person on the left and tell that person that you love them. The person on your right and ask that person, how can you love me and the person on your right at the same time? The person on your left and tell that person, I don't love the person on my right in the same way that I love you. The person on your right and ask that person, what do you mean you don't love me the same way as you love the person on your right? The person on your left and say, I never said that!
I never said that!
The person on your right and say, you did so, just now you did! Lean forward to the person in front of you and say, could you keep it down, please?
Can you keep it down, please?
Turn to the person behind you and say, mind your own business!
Mind your own business!
Lean back and just sigh heavily. Close your eyes and say, look, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And say, that's okay, I'm sorry too.
That's okay, I'm sorry too.
Now open your eyes and turn to the person on your left and say, I love you.
I love you.
Turn to the person on your right and say, I'm not talking to you anymore.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
You now have 5 seconds to do or say anything to the person on your right or left starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, everyone look forward. You're on your own now.
Look out, courtroom. Go. All rise. Court is in session. The Honorable Judge Phillips presiding.
You all may be seated. I now call to order the case of Kyla Banks and Skylar. Kyla is seeking the appropriate companion to bring to the family potluck. Our mostly white jury. Our fully white jury has been through extensive equity, diversity, and inclusion training to ensure they make a fair case.
Your Honor.
Kyla?
So, hey Judge, my family forced me to come here because I want to bring my beautiful partner, Skylar, to a family gathering. I'm ready to move forward in our relationship, so I think it's about time for my family to meet.
Can we get some black people up here? You. Get this together, all right? Right here. Thank you. Excuse me, I'm not one of your little friends, I'm a judge. All right, I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
You got this, I know you do.
Is macaroni a main dish or a side dish? Jury. Side dish! Sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
Sweet potato. Pumpkin.
Oh. Jury.
Sweet potato pie!
What is a black parent's response when the child asks for McDonald's money?
We got McDonald's at home. We have food.
Jury.
McDonald's money!
Who's this?
I don't know.
Jury.
Ella Fitzgerald!
Lastly, why do you want to be with this Nubian god?
Because she's beautiful.
Jury, help her out. Foreman, it's time for a decision. Is Skylar invited to the cookout or not invited to the cookout?
I don't know.
I hereby declare Skylar not invited to the cookout.
Alex makes his way to the center of the stage. Looking puzzled. I'm confused. It seems I was supposed to be in a play, but it looks like I'm the only one here.
Picture a character named Chase. Confused. Alex, what's going on? I was told we had a play to perform, but it's just you and me.
Shrugs. It seems that we're in a bit of a predicament. You see, this play was written by ChatGPT, and it seems ChatGPT forgot to add little characters.
Raises an eyebrow, ChatGPT. Who's that?
Smiles. ChatGPT is an AI language model. It's like a super smart computer that can generate text, but apparently it's not so good at creating multiple characters.
Addressing the audience. So, are we just supposed to stand here and chat?
Nods. Well, this play is about self-reference. We could discuss the quirks of AI-generated scripts or create creative ways to fill the time. How about a dance-off?
Laughs. Sure. Why not? A dance-off it is. Without music, Alex and Chase awkwardly dance.
Chase and Alex finished their dance, out of breath.
Grinning. Well, that was something.
Chuckling. Indeed. Thank you for this unique experience.
They both take a bow.
Fine, strike position! Strike position, go!
At night.
At night when I'm alone.
At night when I'm alone walking outside.
I carry my keys
like this.
Like this?
As if it's going to help.
One time I decided I was going to learn to fight. I was even going to take a class.
One time I decided I was invincible.
One time I decided to take Ubers for the rest of my life.
I get mad.
I don't like having to decide between being stupid and being dependent.
In a manner of speaking, I kick ass.
In a manner of speaking, I'm an easy target.
If my fine mind were a physical force, I'd put money on myself every time.
Ever fall asleep on the tark?
Ever not fall asleep on the tark because you're afraid you're going to wake up with someone's penis touching you?
I'd like to tell you I have kung fu action.
I'd like to tell you that my chapstick is really a dagger.
But really, all I have is this bag, these shoes,
and
these keys.
And that's how I get home.
So stop asking me if I'm okay.
And start treating me like I could bash your head in.
Curtain! 20!
Number 6, the current state of the union.
Oh, sorry, do you guys mind if I... Thanks. So this play is basically an excuse for me to fold my clothes.
Yeah.
I don't really dislike folding my clothes or anything. It's just sometimes I don't really have the motivation to do it, you know? Or I guess maybe you don't know. I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter, right? This play isn't about you guys. It's not for you guys. It's for me. This play is for me. I need to fold my clothes for me. This is boring. I'm sorry, I'm boring you guys. It's fine. We're almost done. We can just call this off and end it all. Here, can someone call curtain? Guys? Anyone? No one? I think this is... Felix, just go.
Felix, go fold your clothes. Felix, we have to finish the play. Go! Now!
Hold the clothes.
Hold the clothes.
Fine. I'll fold my clothes.
Thank you.
Fine.
Thank you.
Sometimes I need something like that. Something I can't sort of logic my way around. So no matter what I do, they won't let me leave until I finish folding my clothes. I mean, yeah, we could just wait them out. I mean, no, like, we have so little time. They'll get bored. They'll want to move on. We can just... I don't know the watch. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll just go back to folding. We can end this faster that way, anyways. You guys are depending on me, so are they. It's kind of the only way I get stuff done sometimes. If other people depend on me, I don't know. I guess my brain sort of likes other people more than it likes me. I don't get anything. It's hard though. I feel bad about it sometimes. I'm usually like so independent and intelligent, and I can do things, and I don't need help with stuff, so I can even help with folding clothes. It's weird. I really hope I'm making sense to you guys. I feel like I started talking in circles, like I sound crazy right now. But that's fine if you don't understand. This play is for me. This play's for me. It's an opportunity for me to take advantage of this situation and win a little victory over the part of my mind that doesn't really like me that much. This play is an excuse for me to fold my clothes. I don't really dislike folding my clothes or anything. It's just sometimes I don't really have the motivation to do it. So thanks for being here. Thanks for helping me fold my clothes. Curtain.
4, mirrored perspective. Mirrored perspective, go.
I wish mirrors didn't exist. Your reflection is so clear. The mirror tells you everything you need to know.
What you need to work on,
How much you've grown,
or declined.
everything that's true.
Just there, waiting for some type of reaction.
Tears,
Progress.
inflammation in your face,
While you pick at all your imperfections.
but it scars.
I mean, what's the point?
I want to break my mirror. Can't.
Bad luck, they say.
Who came up with that?
Who came up with a standard?
Who came up with this? And as much as people can preach that we are perfect just the way we are,
There will always be that voice.
Fix this.
I know that.
but I don't know how to fix this and maintain my happiness.
Why am I not enough?
This is good for you.
What is good about pushing myself?
To fit the body I want?
You want. It's motivation.
I tried fighting the mirror, but the mirror knows me best than anyone.
The mirror is right.
How
How do I find self-love in a world that secretly strives for perfection when sometimes
I can't even look at myself.
Curtain.
25! 25! Alice's acting class! Number 25, go!
Alright class, today we're going to start off with a bit of improv. So the way we're going to start this off is with a given circumstance. There's someone trying to enter the room and you do not want them to. What do?
Lock the door.
Push your table against the door.
Say we're calling the police.
Good, good. Now I'm going to change these circumstances up a bit. Now, he has a gun.
Wait, according to Chekhov's gun, if you introduce a gun in a play, I mean, it has to be fired later. Does one of us have to get shot? Wait, sorry, so does one of us have to die?
Well, if someone's gonna die, I'm sacrificing Alex. Well, whether or not anyone dies is up to you, and you alone.
Now, there's someone trying to enter the room and he has a gun. You've already locked the door and pushed the table up against the door. What now?
We should find something to defend ourselves with, something heavy like a book.
Why do you think a book's gonna stop a gun?
There's no need to worry about that right now. Just find something to defend yourself. And remember, sometimes offense is the best defense.
Maybe we could get some pencils and hope one of them hits him in the eye.
We could use our chairs and throw them at him when he comes in the room.
Guys, I found a soup can. I mean, that's heavy, right? If we hurl it at someone's head, it could hurt someone.
A
Shouldn't we call the police?
That
What if they
would
don't know
help.
what's happening?
Didn't you see what happened in Florida?
So what can we do? If he has a gun and all we have are pencils, chairs, and soup cans, what should we do? What can we do?
Defend yourselves. But why do we have to defend ourselves? Why is it up to us?
Because nobody else will.
Hey!
28!
Time! You're at time!
Let's do we're doing the last one.
Number 28, professions of faith, go.
I believe in the afterlife.
I believe there is more to life than we know.
I believe that the best form of creativity is not conforming to stereotypes.
I believe it's not butter.
I believe I can't change the world, but I can change individuals.
I believe the herb should be legal in every state.
I believe that the only thing we're actually guaranteed in life is death.
I believe in perspective.
I believe morality was determined by a higher power.
I believe that kale is the superior lettuce leaf.
I believe happiness is a decision.
I believe I'm 30 years old.
I believe no one should tell me what I should do with my body.
I believe we are allowed to love who we love.
I believe that we're all a cog in something turning.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
I still believe in Santa Claus.